My name is John Haire. I am the creator of Hairebrained Design. We are located in Dallas, Texas, and we create literal figures of speech. Each figure of speech, I call them articles. They're art that tickles you. I start with an idea, and then I take that idea, brainstorm it, sketch it out, and from sketch I go into 3D modeling. From there, they get exported as a file to a 3D printer. They go through a test phase. After the test phase, we go through painting. After painting, they're finished and assembled and put together, ready for people to enjoy and laugh and smile, hopefully.
My name is Gabby Haire. We're located here in Dallas, Texas. What I do is a lot of things. Event coordinator, 3D modeler, painter, assembler, packager. I do it all.
We had no knowledge of 3D printing when we first started. We began this whole thing by exploring what are those things that, like, as a child I put down and I wanted to pick back up. Like, what are those dreams? What is the thing that I never took a shot at? And 3D modeling, 3D character design was something I always wanted to do, but never tried, and felt like, oh, there's some barriers. I don't have enough experience. I'm old, you know? So a lot of things went into me talking myself out of doing a creative endeavor, to the point where I just decided, you know, why not? Thanks to the encouragement of my wife, she kind of gave me the spark. She downloaded Blender first, and I was like, I'm not gonna be outdone. So started messing around with it, and I felt like I really just enjoyed the program. It clicked, everything meshed. The next thing for me was I wanted to make it real. I wanted to make it tangible somehow. I didn't want it to just live on the screen. How do I get this thing that's on the screen into my hand, or make it do something that's interactive? And that started a whole process of, maybe I could do augmented reality, maybe I could do something else, and I didn't know what that something else was until we got into tabletop gaming, D&D. Then I saw the whole world of possibilities of 3D printing and printing your own terrains and miniatures, and then I had the avenue of, like, this is how I'm going to make my creations come to life, and this is how I want to make it happen.
The first couple of rough bumps that we started off with was we didn't have a lot of budget, so we tried to do what we can with what we had. And what I had were like those dollar store acrylic paints, and we did our first couple shows with that and quickly found out that it's not really the quality we wanted. So we went online, we saw what people were using for D&D miniatures, and we found this one that we liked, and I've been using it since. The things that we were looking for were less brush strokes on our models, because the dollar paint is so thick. You can see like where I would brush it and everything, and it was not good. So I'm happy with what we have now.
At first, I was winging it. It was draw one angle and get the character looking good from like one angle. And I would use the Fibonacci sequence, which I use in all of my characters, to make sure I had the character drawn in a pretty angle, like an eye-appealing angle. And from there, I would go into Blender and try to model it and match it to that one angle. I quickly found out that that was not helpful to me, that I needed more angles on paper, because I would run into the problem of not knowing what I really wanted when I went into the software. And that slowed me down, and it slowed down the 3D modeling process. So that's a process I've learned over time. So you haven't heard the spiel?
No.
So each one is a figure of speech, like a guessing game, where you look at it, you try to figure out what it is in its appearance. And you turn it over. Let me answer.
Don't tell me. I'm trying to guess now.
I can get ready to show him here. So today is his first day out.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So he's the newest guy.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, I get asked, like, which one's my favorite? Which character is my favorite? And I give the same answer every time, is that I don't have a particular like single favorite. They're all an expression of me and some form of a reminder for myself. The first one that I found did something for me in the creative process was the impasta, also known as chicken noodle. He was the first one. He's not my favorite, but he does hold a special place in my heart because he's the one that set the tone for all of the articles that came after him. He represents imposter syndrome for me. What do you call a fake noodle? An impasta. Because of that in the creation process and messing around on Sketchbook and Blender and just having a lot of time to myself while I'm looking at all of the polygons on the screen and just spending time throughout the creative process, I learned what I was doing was something I'd never done before, that I had no business doing. I had never done 3D modeling. I had self-taught myself through YouTube videos. I didn't think I was fit for the industry. I didn't have a portfolio. And through creating Chicken Noodle, the impasta, I found out that, hey, I'm actually making something. I'm making something tangible. I'm making something real. And it's making me laugh, and it's making other people laugh, and that's good enough for me. He really helped me understand that I can exist. Like, I don't have to prove to anyone that I'm something for myself to accept myself. I can stand here and be a thing just by saying I'm a thing. I am a 3D artist. I am a 3D modeler, and I do make these characters, and these are mine. He helped me to first show up in the world and say, here I am. It doesn't matter if you accept me or not, I exist.
Oh man. You know, I stare at them all day, but I don't know if I have a favorite one yet. I love them all, but the one at the booths people ask me, and I'm like, I don't really enjoy is the street taco, but that's just because of the painting.
Which one do you get tired of looking at?
I haven't gotten tired of them. I actually enjoy seeing them. You know, I got them decorated.
The one I don't like to paint is the taco one.
Oh, that's a different thing. She doesn't like painting this one because there's a lot of details.
Oh, especially with the tiny brush.
Yeah. Hairebrained Design represents the art of acceptance. That's what each article is. It's a little reminder to accept things in front of you as they are. It is what it is. Each one stands as a simple reminder for myself in life as I go through things. Be kind to myself, to accept myself as things are and not to wish for things as they should be.
What I've come to find out what Hairebrained Design means to me is fun and community. I thought I was gonna miss out on fun that I used to have with my coworkers and stuff at other jobs, but being here and growing it and meeting new people and becoming part of a community, an artist community that is very supportive and very encouraging, has been really great. I don't go a day without having fun or being grateful for the community that we've become part of.